Tuesday, y'all. Texting Tuesday, everybody. Yins, if you will, in central Pennsylvania. So super excited for Texting Tuesday today. I'm going to share with you a couple of scripts that you can use to give prospects in your database a gentle nudge and maybe get you some appointments for later this week or this weekend. That'd be a good thing, right? All right. Before we get started, I've got a big favor to ask. Do me a huge favor. If you are watching on Facebook, hit the like, smash that like or the heart button and comment below if you're excited. If you're excited, comment below. If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button on the video as well. And then lastly, smash the bell to be notified of new live sessions like this every Tuesday at 10:30. We do others as well. If you're watching on LinkedIn, smash that like button or the light bulb. And please, 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 if you have questions or comments as we're going through, please let us know in the comment section on whatever platform you are watching on. Some housekeeping items before we dive in, and I've got some great stuff. I'm excited because I know that by using these that I'm going to be sharing with you, we're going to get some appointment opportunities as well. Before, though, we dive in, some housekeeping items. Check out the resources mentioned above or below this video in the description, including if you would like to join us for Get Listings Live, which at the time of this live session is tomorrow, Wednesday, December 8th, and Thursday, December 9th from 11 to 4 Eastern. Get Listings Live, which is a 2-day virtual listings bootcamp. We've got some incredible special guests. Day 1 is all about listing lead generation, and day 2 is all about listing lead conversion and the listing appointment and so forth. If you would like to join us, there are still tickets available. You can email mike@growwithjosh.com. We've got a smoking deal for you, an incredible special offer for you, and I'd love to have you join us over the next 2 days. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. We're going to use a couple of different scripts here, okay? And I'm actually going to start with sending out a video message, and then we'll use the actual text scripts. And I've been using video more and more. In fact, I've spent an hour this morning sending out personalized video messages, following up with people who had requested home valuations, people who had requested information about specific properties, people that had responded to different messaging and new leads, etc. And that I've committed to making that just part of my daily exercise routine, right? Every day I work out. And so every day I'm going to and I've gone in and out of this flow, right? But one of my commitments for the new year is 5 days a week, an hour a day, 5 days a week, an hour a day, personal video messages. And that compounded over a year is going to lead to a lot more business. But what we're going to do first is a video message that's going to be sent to one to many. So let's see here. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go into the handy dandy KV core here. And what I'm going to start with is we're going to pull up a segment of my database of new leads from a listing campaign. So basically, leads that have come in from promoting one of my newest listings. And the campaign we created with Street Text. It's one of my favorite platforms for marketing for agents. You can get a free trial with Street Text at growwithjosh.com/ST, growwithjosh.com/ST. I'm going to pull up that segmented list, and we're going to send them a message. This was a property I listed recently. We were extremely aggressive on the price because for the owners to move into the area that they'd like to move into, we really need to get a lot of equity. And so I was more aggressive on price than I probably would normally be. But the market's crazy right now, etc. We had a lot of activity. We haven't had any offers yet. So we just recently lowered the price, and I'm going to send a video message to all of these folks who have, requested information about this listing, which it looks like, we're a fair amount of them. I'm going to send them a video update message. So I'm going to select all. I'm going to choose video message, and I'm going to send it as a text. I'm going to send it as a text and an email. Okay. So I'm going to pull up the Make It Big app. I'm going to pull up the Make It Big app, and I'm going to put in the address. Hoffman. Okay. And I'm going to open the recorder. And I think it's bogged down because we're streaming and so forth. Normally it responds a little bit quicker. Hey, it's Josh Schoenly with eXp Realty. I just wanted to update you. The property that you had requested information about, 322 Hoffman Street, we just had a price drop. We've reduced the price from 175 down to 170. And I wanted to let you know of that update, and also to let you know that we've got some time on my team's calendar later this week. If you would like to schedule a time to check out that property or any other properties that may have caught your eye, just please respond back and let us know and which day works for you. And I'll get you connected with someone on my team, and we'll get out and check out whether it's 3229 Hoffman or another property for that matter. Look forward to hopefully chatting sometime soon. Have a great rest of the week, and take care. Okay, so I'm going to send that message. So I've saved that. I'm going to add a title, 329. I need to wait till it uploads. Just bear with it here. We should have good bandwidth. I don't know what's bogging it down, but who knows? Let's see here. Almost ready. Almost ready. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to say 3229 Hoffman. Drop. And when I'm using a bomb video, I like to change the title, and I always like to add a call to action as well. That way, we just simply said, let's chat. I'm going to use this video. And while it's loading here, by the way, as I mentioned at the beginning, if you have questions or comments, please throw them in the comment box below on whatever platform you're watching, and whether or not we address them here live or after the fact later, we do our best to monitor all of those comments and questions and get you answers to those, and to share when appropriate as well. Come on. This is really slow today for some reason, slower than normal even. There must be something going on with my bandwidth. I don't know if it's because of how windy or cold it is. I might have to open another window. You know what? I'm going to open another window, because if that's going to stay stuck there, we'll just use some of the other scripts and get that rolling. Well, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to go back to the Smart CRM in another window here. Man, oh man, I apologize. It's not normally this bogged down. I don't know what is bogging down the system so bad here. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to, you know what? I'm going to filter by just a hashtag. I'm misspelling in there. I'm going to pull up a more seasoned list, let's say. A more seasoned list, let's say. And in fact, I'm still going to have to filter. I wasn't even thinking. I'm going to have to filter because I don't want there to be any closed contracts in there. Contact details. Hashtag Perry. We're going to do a couple of different. This is one of the other reasons why I like the filtering capabilities, because you'll see in a minute here that I can do some cool I can say hashtag is not, and I can remove 3229 because we're trying to send a message to them. Any luck with this yet? Oh, it finally loaded up here. Okay, so I'm going to finish that and then I'll pop back over. So I'm going to say price drop on 3229 Hoffman Street. Okay, if you'd like to check it out later this week. Thanks, Josh, EXP Realty. Okay. So I'm going to blast that out as a text, but I'm also going to do video message. We're going to send as an email. So I'm just going to do for the subject line is just price drop on 3229 Hoffman. I'm going to select that same video. I'm going to do first name. Heads up that we just had a price drop on 3229 Hoffman Street. Let me know if you'd like to check it out later this week. Thanks, Josh. We'll include the super signature and send away. I'm going to close that out. Hopefully it saves some bandwidth, and we're going to pop over here. Okay, so I am going to I'm going to choose subscribed, and we'll apply filters because it's slow going today. It's going to take a while to load up, I'm sure. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to select all. I've got 250 selected. We're going to do mass text, and you're going to get this information here. But we'll do this one first. So, hey, I'm going to do lowercase. Let me change that. I like to keep it like very informal when you're texting because that's the way people talk. I just had a few time slots free up later this week. Are there any homes you'd like to go check out? Let me know. Okay. So we're going to let that rip to 250. And while we've got the same group selected, we'll send it as a mass email as well. We just let's see, subject line. Just trying to think of something creative here. Well, I'll come back to that actually. Hey, actually, did I copy that? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. for Donna. Didn't actually do that. There we go. And I'm going to include my signature, which I already done, and let her rip. Oh, I need, see, it caught it for me. First name. And we'll use a different script on this, on the next batch here. So I've got 664. So next batch. Send mass text and say, hi, first name. We're setting up showing schedule. Setting up showings. Mix this up a little bit. We're setting up showings for the weekend and wanted to make sure we made time for you. Are there any properties you'd like to see? Hi, first name. We're setting up showings for the weekend and wanted to make sure we made time for you. Are there any properties you'd like to see? Okay. Okay, and I'm going to copy that and let it rip. And I'm going to send that as a mass email as well. Looks like we're starting to get some messages back. And we'd be making progress faster if I wasn't having issues with the connectivity. So we'll go first name again. Here. Oh, thanks, Josh. And the signature is included. And there's one more group here. So might as well knock that out, and then we'll go to some Q&A. And there are obviously a lot of other ways that you could frame this. You could potentially send a message like this to seller leads as well. You know, I'm setting up my calendar for inspections for later this week, or for listing appointments later this week. I mean, you could go right for it if you feel so inclined. I'm going to send the same one just because I had it saved. Send that. Come on, load up, load up, load up. Just making a note to myself so I don't forget something. Mass email. First name. Oh. So there you go. Couple of different options. This is a great, you're going direct, right? This is definitely a very direct um, means of doing it. But it can work, right? And you'll get a certain percentage, and you'll get people that'll start telling you their story. So, for example, some of the messaging I've already gotten back is, I don't think my credit is going to allow me to buy. That may or may not be, that's not the greatest, but it tells, it opens an opportunity for a story. Another one, Gina says not interested. Okay, that's fine. And we can have a conversation about that. She said not interested. This is not Gina. Oh, well, that's probably a problem also. But these are conversation starters, right? They're opening up the conversation. The app that I referred to is called the Make It Big app. It's just called Make It Big. And I think that's what it's called on both the Android and the App Store, in both the Android App Store and the Apple App Store, I believe. George asks, is there a way when you do a mass email from KB Core to see the percentage of open? You can see if individuals open. I don't know if it tracks the total open. Let me see something, George, here. And I'm going to search while I'm not sharing my screen, only because it'll load faster. It's when the screen share happens that it bogs it down. It doesn't look like that is the case. But you know what, George? I will get on my buddy Ryan to see what we can do about that, because that is definitely important. Again, you can see if a particular individual opened, but it certainly would be extremely valuable to see the overall open rate of when you send out a broadcast email to a bunch of different prospects. Which, by the way, I could have done what I had done there. I could have done in a different way. I could have sent one email and not have to do it 3 times. With the texting, you can only send up to 250 in one text broadcast, and that's actually, there's a lot of good reasons for that from a compliance perspective. All right, so as we kind of come in for a landing here, I got to prep for my daily huddle for my organization. There are additional resources and links above or below in the description. A few things that were mentioned. Street text. That's one of the main ways that I've built such a large database in KV Core, and how we have these opportunities for conversations with potential clients. Get a free account with them, a free trial with them at growwithjosh.com/ST. Growwithjosh.com/ST. Tomorrow and Thursday is our Get Listings Live 2-day virtual bootcamp. You can email Mike at growwithjosh.com for a smoking hot deal with some incredible bonuses and a discounted rate if you would like to join us last minute. And lastly, I'll point out too, if you would like to learn how you can get free training, coaching, and mentorship from myself and others in my organization, I would love to chat with you about partnering with us. And you can do that. You can schedule a time to chat at growwithjosh.com/chat. Growwithjosh.com/chat. Thanks for spending some time with me today. More importantly, use those scripts. Use those scripts. Get yourself some conversations, some appointments for the weekend, and report back your results, good, bad, or ugly. I want to hear your feedback so we can make these even more valuable for those that join us every Tuesday. As always, if there's anything at all we can do to help or support you, let me know. You can comment below, shoot me a private message, email Mike at growwithjosh.com, whatever the case may be. Appreciate you all. Take care, and talk again soon.